Guys, Euro 2024 is around the corner and I am going to, in this video, predict who I think is going to obviously get through the groups, get into the last 16 and then obviously go on to win the tournament. As you can see behind me, the wall chat is there. We are buzzing for Euro 2024. Summer football is the best. Obviously, would have been better if Wales were at the tournament, but they're not. You know, Rob Page is the answer for that. But yeah, let's just get straight into the video. Make sure you do smash a like on the video. Make sure you do subscribe and let me know your predictions down below as well. That is obviously going to be the main thing. So let me know who you think is going to get through the groups, who you think is going to sort of get all the way to the final and win the tournament. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. Let's go from Group A to F. Then we'll go through the third place teams and then we'll go and predict the last 16 to the final. Like I said, like, share and subscribe. Let's see who I have got to reach the last 16 at Euro 2024. Let's get into it. So then, Group A, as you can see on screen now, is how I've predicted it. I will make sure that I put the photo on screen. I've gone with Germany to win the group, Switzerland in second, Hungary in third, and Scotland in fourth. Now, I think Germany will get through this group. Maybe 3 wins, definitely 2, and maybe a draw against maybe Switzerland or Hungary. I just like the way the Germans have set up for this World Cup. You know, some very good players. Florian Wirtz, you know, Kai Havertz has had a redemption arc at the back end of the season for Arsenal. I've gone Switzerland in second. Switzerland always seem to do it at the sort of major tournaments. They always seem to find a way. You know, they've got some incredible players in their team. Granit Xhaka's just won the Bundesliga and the DFB Pokal with Leverkusen, got to the Europa League final. I think Switzerland are going to be a good team. And I think Hungary will nick it in third, ahead of Scotland. I think Dominik Szoboszlai, you know, Galashki, Orban, they have got some very good players and they are going to be very hard to beat. Which is why I've put them third, basically. And I think they will beat Scotland. I think they may take something off Switzerland as well. That may be what happens in that one. But I've gone Germany, Switzerland, Hungary, and Scotland for Group A. Now, Group B then is Croatia, Spain, Italy, Albania. And that is the way that I've gone for this group. As you can see, I will put the groups on screen every time I predict something so you guys can see what I'm going with. But I've gone with Croatia to win the group. Now, so many people are talking about Croatia. Is their team aging? Luka Modric isn't getting younger. You know, Brozovic, Perisic, you know, all of these players are not getting any younger and probably potentially Modric's last major tournament. And I do think Croatia have a way. They always find a way. Like Switzerland in Group A, Croatia find a way. And I do think Croatia win this group. They're very hard to beat, aren't they, Croatia? In second place, I've gone with Spain. I think the Spanish as well have got a very good team. Yamal has obviously been incredible for Barcelona this season. And then you've got the defence of Laporte, Lenormand, Unai Simon in goals. They can also use David Raya. You know, again, a very good team. Grimaldo, again, won the DFB Pokal and the Bundesliga with Leverkusen. I've got Italy in third, the champions of Euro 2020. Obviously, it was played in 2021. Yeah, I've got Italy to get out of Group or to finish third, and we'll get onto the third place teams. And Albania bottom. I wouldn't be surprised if Albania pick up a point somewhere against one of these, but I find it very hard for the Albanians. Let's get on to Group C, and that group is England. So then, despite the fact I am Welsh and I would very much like to put England out in fourth, it's just not going to happen, is it? I've gone England to win Group C. I don't think they'll win every game. I don't think they'll end this group with 9 points. I'm saying maybe 6, maybe 7. I don't think they win all 3 games. I don't think anyone predicts that, really. I've gone Denmark in second. Again, semi-finalists at Euro 2021. And again, a very good team. Mikael Damsgaard was the breakthrough in that tournament for them. Rasmus Højlund for Manchester United, same as Christian Eriksen, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, you know, Kasper Schmeichel in goal, Simon Kjaer at the back. You know, this Denmark squad is very good. And the same as Serbia. I think Serbia are a decent side as well. Mitrovic in attack, Kostic, Milinkovic, Savic. You know, they've got some very good players as well. And I've gone Slovenia in fourth. It's a difficult group for Slovenia, hence why I've put them bottom. But again, same with Albania. I wouldn't be surprised if they pick up some points in the group. Right then, moving on to Group D. This is the group that Wales should have been in if we had qualified in that playoff final against Poland. But I've gone with this. I've gone France to win the group, Austria second, Netherlands third, and Poland fourth. France, don't need to say anything more than unbelievable squad. Incredible pedigree. Reputation is up there with one of the best in the world right now, probably alongside Argentina. I think France win the group very comfortably. Kylian Mbappe has obviously just got that move to Real Madrid. He's going to be looking to sort of finish this summer in the best possible way before going to Madrid. You know, we've got Griezmann always turns up. Giroud is always incredible for France. Obviously, Mike Maignan between the sticks as well. Hernandez is in the team. You know, it's an incredible squad. I think France win the group. Austria in second. Now, I might get hate for this. Why is Netherlands not in second? Why have you gone Austria? I've gone Austria because of Ralf Rangnick and the form that he's got his Austria team on at the moment. 22 games. They've only lost 1 out of their last 22. Austria are going to be a team to watch. Sabitza's in there. I think Sabitzer could be a big player for Austria in this European Championships. I've gone them second. The Netherlands in third. I just think they've got more over Poland, and I think Poland finish rock bottom of Group D. But like I said, Austria are a little dark horse in this tournament, and I fancy them to go quite deep. Let's have a look at Group E. So Group E, then, I've gone with another shock group winner. I've gone for Ukraine to win Group E. Now, I know people may be thinking, but why? Belgium have got an incredible team. De Bruyne, Courtois, Lukaku, you know, Jeremy Doku. I've gone Ukraine. I don't know why. I feel like this is a tournament they could potentially, obviously, get out the group and then maybe even win their last 16 game. It's going to be difficult for the Ukrainians, but like I said, Mudrik's in the team. You know they have got a core of decent players. Sharapenko, I think it is as well. They're not obviously the best on paper, but they all play to each other. Zinchenko is another one, and I think Ukraine are somehow going to find the grit and desire to win the group. Belgium in second, like the players I mentioned. Incredible talent, De Bruyne, Jeremy Doku, even Sekel makers as well. You know, Courtois in between the sticks is a great team. Romania in third. Now, Romania are a team that I will be watching closely at this tournament. I think they could potentially cause a few upsets. You know, when they were at the Euros before, I think they was in France's group and finished bottom. When it was them, France, Austria, or Albania and Switzerland, I think it was. But I think they're a more mature team now, Romania, and they, you know, fight for each other. I think they'll finish third. And I've gone for Slovakia to finish rock bottom of Group E. Now then, Group F is one of the teams I will be supporting the most at this tournament, and that is Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo, potentially last European Championships. You'd probably bank your life savings on this being the last Euros that we see Cristiano, but then, you know, who knows, he could come back again. I've gone Portugal to win the group. I mean, it's not just Ronaldo. Obviously, you know, a long time ago we'd be talking about Portugal as being Ronaldo, but now Ronaldo has got players around him. João Neves in midfield, Ruben Neves, you know, Rafael Leao, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, João Felix, Dalot at the back, Cancelo, Pepe at the back with Ruben Diaz, Diogo Costa in goals. It's an incredible Portugal team, and now they finally got the talent around Ronaldo to suit Ronaldo. I've gone Czech Republic in second. Patrick Schick, again, is a very good player. There's some other really good hitters in that Czech Republic team. Obviously, Kufal and Souček of West Ham are very capable players. I've gone Turkey in third. Again, I just think they're going to have enough to finish above Georgia with like Çalhanoğlu and players like that. I think Turkey will have enough. And then I've gone for Georgia to finish bottom. It's going to be interesting to see how Georgia actually play at this World Cup. Obviously, Kvaratskhelia up front for them or out wide. Mamachvili of Valencia in goal. So there are a couple of players that we will know from watching football and European football in general. But that is the way I've gone for Group F. Let's have a look who I've gone to finish third and get through as the sort of lucky losers, basically. So then, in regards to the 4 teams that I think will obviously get through their group, people always look at this and they always say it's the best teams that get through, but it's not actually the best teams on ability. You've got to look at the individual groups. You've got to look, are these teams going to get points off fourth place in their group? And all of them, I think, are going to get points off the teams that I've predicted to finish fourth in their group. So the 4 teams I've gone to get through as a third place team is Italy, Netherlands, Romania and Turkey. Now, if we look at it, I think Albania will lose to Italy. They may get a point off Croatia or Spain. I think the Netherlands will beat Poland and maybe get something off France, Austria. The same as Romania. I think they'll beat Slovakia, maybe get something off Ukraine and Belgium. And I think Turkey will beat Georgia, maybe get something off Portugal, Czech Republic. So with the third place teams, that's why I always look at the groups that those teams are in. You look at Group A, Hungary, I mean, they could get something off Scotland, but that may be the only game Scotland wins. So and I don't think they get anything off Germany, maybe Switzerland at a push. And then Serbia. They may beat Slovenia, but I just don't think Serbia beat or even get a draw off England or Denmark in the group. Let's have a look at the last 16 and see my route to the final for Euro 2024. So then, with the last 16, obviously I'm going to do it in the top half of the draw and the bottom half, so the first 4 fixtures, and then the second 4 we'll do in like different sections so I can fit it on screen. The first game then is Croatia against Turkey. Again, I like Turkey. I think Turkey can offer a few upsets in this tournament, but I just think the experience of Croatia will get them over the line. Luka Modric, like I said, he's going to want to go out on a real high at this European Championships. I've gone Croatia to go through. The second game then is Germany against Denmark. I think the hosts are going to use their home soil advantage in this one. I think may go to extra time, maybe even penalties. And actually, if it goes to penalties, you may fancy Denmark because of Kasper Schmeichel's goalkeeping ability. But I've gone Germany to win this one. The penultimate one on this section of the draw is Portugal against Italy. Obviously, the reigning champions of the last 2 European Championships collide. 2016 winners Portugal against 2020 winners Italy. Yeah, I've gone Portugal. Like I said, I think Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo's team will get over the line in this one. And then the last one of this sort of mini section of the last 16 is Austria against Belgium. This is where I've gone for a big shock. I've gone for Austria to knock out Belgium in the last 16. I know you might be thinking, what the hell are you talking about? You know, Belgium have got incredible players, but there's something about this Austria team that can cause a lot of upsets in this tournament. I've already got them to finish second ahead of Netherlands and Poland in Group D. And I think they're going to get past Belgium in the last 16 to set up 2 quarterfinal ties of Croatia, Germany and Portugal, Austria. Let's have a look at the bottom section of the last 16 then. So then, the sort of bottom section of the last 16, the bottom 4 ties, start off with the Ukraine taking on the Netherlands. Now again, I said that Ukraine could ruffle a few feathers in this tournament and maybe even get past this last 16 game. And don't get me wrong, I was umming and ahhing over this. I was like, maybe, maybe not. Do they not? And I've gone for the Netherlands to get past Ukraine. I think the ability and the experience in the Netherlands team probably gets them over the line. And this is Virgil van Dijk's first ever European Championships as a Netherlands player as well, which is mental. I only found that out a few days ago that he's never actually played at this tournament. I've got Netherlands to go through. The second game, France against Czech Republic, says it all. I think Czech Republic would have done well to get to this position, but I just think that France will have way too much against the Czech in this one. England, Romania, as much as I really like Romania and I think they could ruffle a few feathers at this tournament, I do think that the experience and the quality of this England team does get them over the line, and I think they will beat Romania to get to the quarterfinals. And then the last 16 tie is Switzerland against Spain. Again, this is quite a difficult one to predict because I like Switzerland. They're very more of a unity team rather than a bunch of individuals or, you know, world-class players. Spain obviously do have a few world-class players, in my opinion, especially Grimaldo. I think he's definitely up there, one of the best left-backs in the world, if not the best left-back in the world. But I do think Spain get over the line against Switzerland to set up a Netherlands versus France quarterfinal and an England versus Spain quarterfinal. Let's get into the quarterfinals, and let's give my prediction ahead of these quarterfinals. So then, just like the last 16, I'm going to do Croatia, Germany, and Portugal, Austria prediction in this little bit, and then the other side of the draw in the in another section, so we can break it down more easily. I'm going to go with this one. Obviously, this one's Croatia versus Germany. I'm going to go for the Germans again. I've backed the Germans to get through this. Obviously, the host nation, which I keep mentioning. I just think that because they're the hosts, these difficult games, they will have the edge unless it's, you know, a pure base ability that matches up against them. But I've gone for Germany to knock out Croatia. And then the second game is Portugal against Austria. Now, obviously, Austria, according to my predictions, knocked out Belgium in the last 16. I just think this is a step too far for the Austrians and Ralf Rangnick. And this is where they get eliminated out of Euro 2024. Like I said, it'll be a tough game for Portugal. Don't get me wrong. I think Portugal will not struggle, but I think it will be a tough game. But I've got Portugal to get into the semi-final. So my first semi-final is Germany against Portugal. Let's have a look at the bottom section to finish the semi-final lineup. So then, the third quarter-final is Netherlands against France. Again, I think this is going to be another tough game. Don't get me wrong. I think France will win, as of my prediction. But there's something that just, I don't know what it is. Netherlands have got some good players. Van Dijk at the back with Van der Ven, Frimpong as well. You know, De Jong. I think De Jong's missing, isn't he? But Gakpo, Memphis. You know, some Xavi Simons, some very good players in the team, but I do really believe France will just come through this. I think they're way too good. You know, Mbappe probably will drag them to the final in my prediction. But yeah, I've gone France to beat the Netherlands. And then the second semi-final is England against Spain. Now, a lot of people are probably thinking this is where he puts England out. No, I've actually gone England to beat Spain in the quarterfinals. I hate to say this as a Welshman, but, you know, got to look at Jude Bellingham, Foden, Cole Palmer, Harry Kane, Bukayo Saka, Rice in midfield, maybe Kobbie Mainoo, you know, Trent Alexander-Arnold as well. Pickford has always done it for England. And I just think that England will have the edge over Spain. I think this will be like a one-goal win for England, like 1-0, 2-1, something like that. I don't think it'll be a straightforward game. I think Spain will give them a game, and that's exactly what England need deep into a tournament to be given a test. But I've gone England to reach the semi-final. So that leaves a France-England semi-final. Let's get into them semi-finals then. So then, the first semi-final is the Germans, the host nation, against Portugal. And I've gone with Portugal. Don't hate me in the comment section down below. If there's any Germans watching this, don't hate me in the comment section down below. But I purely believe and truly believe that Portugal will beat Germany. I think it's going to be one of those games where Cristiano Ronaldo does step up. Like I said earlier, potentially his last European Championship, just like the Copa America, could be Messi's last Copa America for Argentina. You know, this is a massive game, and I think that not just Ronaldo, but like Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, João Felix, Rafael Leao, I think they're going to get the job done. I think they're going to beat Germany in the semi-finals. Which leaves the second semi-final, doesn't it? France taking on England. Now, biased says France go through straight away. Like my heart says France straight away, but my head was turned. My head was slightly turned at one point, thinking, can England do it? Can England get past the barrier of the semi-final? And can they get past France? Because we've not really seen England beat a big country in a knockout round. The best one is probably Germany, isn't it? At the last Euros. And again, I'm going to go France. I think there's just this barrier for England that they cannot get past at a major tournament against an incredibly big nation. And it'll be two major tournaments in a row knocked out by Le Bleu. And yeah, I've gone France to reach Euro 2024 final in Germany. Which way have I predicted the final? Let's find out. Yes, I know, before anyone says it in the comment section down below, I have done it for Cristiano Ronaldo. I love Cristiano Ronaldo so much. He is my GOAT. He's my favourite player of all time. And I've gone for Cristiano Ronaldo and his Portugal team to get the job done in Berlin, in Germany, for the 2024 European Championship final. A repeat of the final from 2016, where Portugal won in like the 118th minute with Eder scoring the goal. And I do think Portugal are going to make it 2 European Championship finals against France, 2 wins. And I think, yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo does end his Euros with another win. Let's sort of round up that prediction then right there and just sort of go into top goal scorer, player of the tournament and stuff like that. To end this prediction video, I am going to go with my player of the tournament, my top goal scorer, and my dark horse. So the dark horse I've gone with is obviously going to be Austria. You know, talking about a team that can, you know, get out of the group and, you know, win a last 16 game. I've got them to finish above Netherlands and Poland in their group, and then go on to beat Belgium in the last 16 and lose narrowly to Portugal in the quarterfinals. So I've gone with Austria as my dark horse. Top goal scorer, Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm doing it. Cristiano Ronaldo as the top goal scorer for the Euros. And if I'm going to sort of go on this Portugal theme of top goal scorer, the winners, the player of the tournament I'm going to go with is not going to be Cristiano Ronaldo, but I'm going to go with the player of the tournament, Bruno Fernandes. I know I'm going to get stick for that. Oh, Bruno, he dives, he cries about this, he does that, he does this. I think Bruno Fernandes will be instrumental to Portugal winning Euro 2024. So I've gone Portugal to win the Euros, surprise package / dark horse of Austria, player of the tournament Bruno Fernandes, and top goal scorer Cristiano Ronaldo. Let me know your thoughts on my predictions down below. Get your predictions in the comment section down below as well, and I'll speak to you soon. I will be doing watch-alongs for as many European Championship games as I can, so I'll see you for those watch-alongs. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts, and viva la Portugal. Vamos Portugal. Come on.